My name is Jack Armstrong. I am a UK-based creative. I'm a photographer, a videographer, and a video editor. I also am about to start making music. I post content pretty frequently on Instagram, so give me a follow. I want to create some series where I'm actively creating and I'm bringing the YouTube channel behind the scenes. I just want to have as much content as possible, and I feel like if I was to start really documenting the behind the scenes on my YouTube, and if I was really documenting the behind the scenes for my content, I think that would be pretty cool. Ultimately, the end game is to keep creating, have fun, make friends in the process, network, and push myself out there and push myself to new objectives and new challenges. I feel like that would be pretty cool to have something to strive towards and something to work towards. But this is me giving an introduction to who I am and hopefully what's to come. I'm about to be 26 years old. I've had this channel since I was 16. I think I made it in 2015, so I've had it for like 9 years. Yeah, I definitely got caught and lost in that mindset of it's not perfect, I'm not posting it kind of thing, and if anything that only hindered my creative process because everything had to meet a specific standard, which is obviously good. Hold standards for yourself. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you should be happy with the final product and it shouldn't take you 1,000 hours to get there. Just put it out. Like, don't overthink. A lot of people, myself included, like I've literally just said, I got myself in the routine of making something but not posting it, and at the end of the day that's literally goes against everything that a creative is. If you're not posting any creative work, you're not posting work, period, how are people supposed to know that you're still active? How are people supposed to know that you're still that guy? Even if you're not 100% happy with it, I feel like you need to negotiate, and not everything has to be 100%. And I know that that's probably difficult to hear, because even for myself, the projects that I've been working on and the projects I've worked on previously, like if they don't meet a specific criteria, more times I'm not posting them. I will never be anything other than grateful for the opportunities that I get, because life is all about opportunities and timing. I was always told my entire life it's not a sprint and it's definitely a marathon, so I'm just in this race for the long haul. I love working in the same space as other people, but doing it in a different way, because for me, I feel like life is all about experimentation, creating things and doing things alternatively. Like working very linear for me just doesn't work. As somebody that's neurodivergent, I really like doing the most and going against the grain. Like 2-3 years ago at this point, I shot for a TV show, and it filmed. We filmed it, we aired it, and obviously like that is something that most people never get the opportunity to do, is be on TV. And thankfully I've had two hands in two different things with the BBC and BBC Cruise, so my life is pretty cool, man. And I'm probably going to do a video breaking down that whole experience, because that actually was pretty sick. Met some cool people and networked with the producer and the exec producer, which is dope. I met a few other people, a few other cool creatives. I'm very, very happy to be in a position where I know a lot of talented people, because for me, knowing people is half of the hard work done. And the majority of people always say in life, it's not what you know, it's who you know. I have nothing but things to be grateful for in terms of the people that I know, the opportunities that I'm handed through my work, and through just being in the right situations with the right people. I feel like life is all about opportunities, and if you take them. I did a lot of groundwork when I was a little bit younger and put in the necessary work in order for me to have a big portfolio that I can pull from and say at any given time, this is who I've worked with, this is what I've done. You need to be in a position where you can say, this is who I am, this is what I do, and this is who I'm going to identify as creatively. I love creative art forms. I love creative expression. I think it's the dopest thing you can do. If you're in a creative position and you're in a creative space, you should be grateful, because that is awesome. And if you're not confident enough to put yourself out there and be yourself artistically, then just keep working. It will come with time. That I do believe. And I feel like it's all about maturity and mindset and aging gracefully through the eyes of a creative mind. If you want to be in a position where you can create content, you have to put in the hours to be able to create the content. Does that make sense? And you shouldn't be so harsh on yourself when you're just starting out, just due to the fact that you're starting out. Everybody's a beginner at some stage of their lives. You just need to keep going, push through that mental block, learn to keep going, keep showing up, and keep putting in the energy, and you'll be fine. That message being said, I'm going to leave. Thank you for watching this reintroduction to who I am and my mentality on things nowadays. I'm almost 26, so my mentality and a lot of things have changed. If you do enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe. Instagram and TikTok are both in the description, as always. I've been Jack Armstrong. You've been watching. Peace.